Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Last episode, we built this beautiful monster. This episode, I'm going to actually do a doodle, and we're going to cover a few more tricks of how to be creative in your own world and why your world is yours. In a more of a Minecraft survival and creative and actual world, uh, conspect, I suppose. Now, let's get into building what I drew, and I'm really excited for this. Let's get into it. So, you might be wondering, what did I mean by the world is yours? Well, what I meant is the world really doesn't stop you from anything, and that is good in so many ways. Let's start with why Minecraft is so good and why it doesn't limit you. Minecraft is really your own world where you get to mold it any way you want, and it's such an incredible uh and simple design, really. It's a simple design. It's a game at the end of the day, yes. But what is it really? It is a world where you can mold it to your liking in any fashion you choose. It really is the perfect playground for anybody, and it's just so open. The world is quite literally yours to mold to how you like it. And everybody's different, so everybody's gonna like their world a bit different, right? Everybody has a different personality, a different worldview, and that is okay. Everybody's supposed to be like that. Everybody is supposed to be different. But now let's take it one step further into the real world. I know, weird, right? The real world. It is beautiful in so many ways, and I'm going to say this right now. Don't limit yourself. I know everybody's not talented in everything. It's everybody. Everybody's not talented in everything. Everybody has their own ability, their own special thing they can do. And you might not know what it is, and it takes time to learn it. It takes time to learn what you're good at, right? So don't limit yourself. You have natural talent, and you can apply that into Minecraft. You can apply that into the real world. It takes time though. Don't rush yourself. Just 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 live and have fun. If you stress too much, you won't be able to see the picture of what you can do because you're limiting yourself. So I'm gonna reiterate this, but don't limit yourself because that is the most harmful thing you can do to yourself when trying to be creative, when trying to learn something. Because really, you can learn anything. Yes, some things are going to be harder. That's natural. That's natural. People are built different. Some things are going to be easier for some people, some things are going to be harder for others. It is okay to be different. That is the perfect thing about humans, Minecraft, everything. Everything is perfect different because, man, I can't reiterate enough that being different is perfect. Everybody is different. Don't be like someone else. Be your own self. That is what people love. You being yourself. And I guess that is, the pep talk, if you will, that Minecraft is such a beautiful concept of being yourself because it is your own world where you can mold around yourself. And I'm not saying in an egotistical way where you're only thinking about yourself. but it's more of how you prefer it. And you do it on accident. You won't even pay attention. You'll just want to do something and do it because it's your world, you know? You can do it. And that is okay. It is okay to be creative and to show your abilities in your world, because some people will be good at redstone better than others. Some people will be better at making farms or using the devices of the world, like the commands and whatnot. And some people will just be better at building or doing something else. It is okay like that. It is what Minecraft is there for you. It's your own playground to show your personality. And I think that's pretty much what I wanted to cover with the world is yours. It really is. The world is yours. The outside world and inside world. It is your choosing to do what you want. And really, all I can tell you is I want you to use your abilities to your best form and try helping someone out or being creative. It is the best way to use your abilities. It really is. And I think I'm going to start spitting some tips about how to build, I suppose, because I seem to really enjoy that. And maybe you'll get some of these tips. Maybe you already know some. Well, what you saw, what I was doing was I was placing random blocks and I formed this strange organic body. And I love it because it has a lot of texture, but man, is it big. And that is okay. Don't be afraid to make something big in your creative world. Maybe in your survival world, because, you know, you gotta collect materials and everything. Yeesh. But in creative world, you don't have to worry about that. So make it as big or as small as you want. It is up to you. But I'd say this, if you make something bigger, you get to add more detail. And that is a simple fact because you get more blocks, and it's like a pixel in a painting or a pixel in a picture. The more pixels you have, the more resolution and nicer it looks. So make something big, make something small, whatever you're comfortable with. But what I found was really useful in this build was just placing random blocks, holding down the spam button, and carving out the shape I had. So I put the base, what I did last video, and I said, yeah, this is the tube I want to build off of. And I actually did build the back too, and you know, it was wild. I'll just say that. It was a crazy spike thing, and that's definitely not what I planned for when I drew my sketch. My sketch was real simple, and I'll probably pop it up somewhere. And it was, it was perfect because it is so big and so detailed, but all you really have to do is place a bunch of random blocks in a certain order. And if you don't feel comfortable with something, break it. It is okay to break something and redo it. You don't have to like your thing or force yourself to like it, right? But I will say this, if you don't like it, just remember this. This is your creation, and that it is unique because you made it. So don't hate your creation, right? Just, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But it is your creation, so I wouldn't hate it. I just say, well, I think we can improve from that. So just place a bunch of random blocks like I did and form it after that, because you can place a bunch of random blocks and carve it to your liking. Carve your own sculpture, you know? And maybe along the way, you'll get an idea of what you want to build. And I really like the concrete because it's such a solid color without any grids. All right, and we're going to have a little bit of a show, you know? I'm going to show you the end result of placing a bunch of blocks. All right, let's do this. What an episode! Well, that is the conclusion of episode 2. If you enjoyed my content or got inspired, maybe turn on the notifications or put a like so other people can find my channel and episode. Thank you for watching. Till the next one.